Hi, it's Merridy and Carla from Clear Curate Connect. I'm Merridy, a former teacher turned decluttering and photo organizing mentor who loves helping people make sense of their spaces and their photos. I'm here in my living room in Hong Kong, and joining me today is my friend and business partner, Carla.
I'm Carla, a clarity and organization mentor, passionate about helping women create systems that feel calmer and more intentional.
Shall we share maybe a little bit about how this all came about, how it all started?
Yeah, let's go for it. So, Merridy and I met 20 years ago here in Discovery Bay, Hong Kong, both pilots' wives. And at that time, I was running a very successful playgroup called Strawberry Fields. And Merridy was pregnant with her twins and trying very hard to get her then 2.5-year-old into my playgroup.
I was, and it worked. Actually, my husband was, probably more to the point. Our friendship evolved over our combined interests of scrapbooking. So it was physical scrapbooking back then, education, having kids of a similar age, being neighbors, travel, and a shared passion for all things labels. And as life has opened up a bit, we've had a little bit more room to focus on what truly matters. And the big changes of the last few years for both of us are what led us to create Clear Curate Connect.
So why the name Clear, Curate and Connect, or Connect? Well, clear is about clearing space, whether it be in your home, your photo library, your mind, or in your life.
And curate is about curating a space that feels like you, curating your memories, and just being more intentional in yourself and with the people around you. Which then brings us to the connect part, which is at the heart of what we do. We love connecting with people and each other and supporting them on their journey and also having a lot of fun along the way.
So it brings us to the question is, how can we help?
Yes, well, our three core offerings are based around the home, so clearing your space, then photo, so curating your memories, and then life is connecting with what truly matters.
So I'm going to start off with home. So we offer gentle step-by-step virtual or in-person sessions to help reset any space, be it a pantry, an office, a classroom, a kid's bedroom, or just that one cupboard or corner that's always on your mind.
Absolutely. And for the photos, we can scan and digitize your physical photos, and we can create custom design photo books, maybe to celebrate milestones, to honor your family history, or even make meaningful gifts. Plus, teach you ways to tame that camera roll.
Which we all need.
Definitely.
So life is kind of like a calm, trusted friend who's in your corner. We work besides you in person or virtually on whatever's on your plate.
And I mean, that could be something around like travel planning. We definitely love to do that. Tackling photo projects or even refining daily habits.
Or as well as setting up your business or getting documents and files in order, resetting your kitchen, pantry, or even your classroom.
So you might be wondering, why a podcast? Well, we are always talking, even though many times throughout the year we are in different countries. So we will share more about that later. So this is almost like the perfect way to share our thoughts and maybe even our ramblings sometimes.
Yep. So once a month, we'll come on here and we'll talk about what's really going on in our homes and our lives, whether that's Merridy sharing about yet another photo book she's making.
I'm always making a photo book, always a photo book on the go, or
Always.
sharing little but powerful tips about food storage in the pantry. She actually shared this life-changing, for me, tip the other day. I had just been showing Carla the protein oats that I'd found in our local supermarket, and I was super excited to show her my beautifully labeled container that I decanted the oats into. But I had a little bit left over, it doesn't always fit. And we were talking about the reality of pantry organization and how, as much as we would love to have that Pinterest perfect pantry, there's always those little bits left over in the original packaging. And then Carla said, well, You use the oats in the packet first. What? How have I never thought about this before? I would always use the stuff in the beautiful container, and then when there was space, I would pour the packet leftovers into that. So I don't know. This was life-changing to me. I had never thought about that. Anyway, it's not always about organizing. Sometimes it might be about seasons of change, stories that we are living through, or even ideas that we might be experimenting with.
So our hope is that you leave each episode with one little thing that you can take into your own week, like Merridy did.
Exactly. See, it was little but powerful. And so if you like warm and honest conversations with zero pressure to have it all together, you are in the right place.
So thank you for listening to us today. And you can follow us on Instagram, Facebook, or YouTube at Clear Curate Connect.
Or if you like, you can always send us an email at clearcuratekonnect@gmail.com.
We're looking forward to seeing you in an upcoming episode where we'll talk all things travel, I think.
Yeah, I think that'll be the plan. And before we go, just remember, you don't have to do it perfectly.
You just have to get it done.
See you next time.
Bye.